What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick breakdown how I approach a mid-taper. This is my boy Kalen. He's been coming to me for a little minute now. He had a big interview coming up, so I took it from this to this. A quick little simple mid-taper with the light enhancement. And the first thing you always want to do is figure out what your client is looking to have done, just so that you can have a clearer vision of what you're going to perform. First step is to set in my ball guideline with my trimmer. I'm using a dull trimmer just so I don't have a hard time getting that line out. The first step that I take after that is going in with my lever open, and I'm going to set in my first guideline, and I'm going to use the method open, middle, close a lot. You just saw me close the lever, and right now I'm just blending out that bottom guideline, so I'm going to constantly repeat that method throughout this haircut. And notice how I'm keeping it below that C cup, because I want to make sure I have enough room to line it up. So again, with my open, middle, close, I'm starting with my open one guard, then I close it up halfway, and then I close it up all the way. And I'm working right below the lines that I set in previously. Now I'm attacking the upper area of the taper with my 1.5 guard open. And I'm doing the same steps, open, middle, close, because all that's going to do is soften up the areas for you. And the way I cut, I detail on my way back down. So now I'm going in with my one guard, and I'm just detailing some areas that I might have missed. I got my half on there, and I'm doing the same thing, open, middle, close, blending out that section. And just to finish out the look, I'm making sure I clean up all that facial hair. This side is going to be a little bit more sped up, but you can still see me do the same general steps. My open, middle, close is going to always be working. You see the taper is just coming together on its own, man. So now I got my no guard on there, just doing detail work. And one technique I'm always use is clipper over comb, just to attack any dark spots that I might have missed or that my guards just couldn't get to. And clipper over comb is real simple but very effective. So I'm clipper over combing around the transition area between the taper and the twist. And I also use my raking method just to rake that hair down and make the taper pop a little bit more and give it that real blur effect. One staple of all my haircuts that I know is something that I try to find something that not every barber does. And I noticed that not every barber makes use of their steam towels. And I personally just love steam towels because, you know, I know it's relaxing, and combo with the massager, you in the game, bro. And it's going to give you the same effect that, you know, a heavy enhanced look would give. And on top of it, it just gives a relaxing service to your clients. And it makes the hair come off a lot easier. And another pro tip, after you line up the mustache, go ahead and hand your client a little neck strip so that they can wipe off all that excess hair that might get down on their lip. And, you know, nobody wants to be spitting out hair while they're in the barber chair, man. Just look out for your clients. So I'm starting out this lineup by hitting my vertical bars. And one thing that I like to do is it's kind of like a mind mapping technique. But I'll point to one side and I'll point to the other one just to make sure that my points are symmetrical. And I do a lot of reference points. So you saw me setting one at the top of the C cup and one at the bottom. And now I'm just making sure I connect them and get that curve, that C cup really popping. And keeping it natural at the same time. You don't never want to dig in too much on that C cup, but you do want it to pop. Take your time on the C cups, man, I'm telling you. Sometimes I like to flip my comb upside down, and I'll lay down the hairs so that way the comb isn't lifting the hairs up off the head. It's just pulling them down and laying them into place. So when I line it up, everything is perfect. And like I said, I did use a light enhancement on my boy because, you know, he wanted to be crispy for his interview. And I'm locking that enhancement in with the holding spray. After that, you just go over your line one more time, clean it all up, make it all pop, keeping it natural, not pushing nothing back. And then clean it all up with the razor, and you got your boy in the game. And the key is just to let your work speak for itself. Have your own style of cutting. Nobody else is gonna cut like you. You have your own individual style, your own individual look that you're trying to achieve. A lot more tutorials are on the way. If you enjoyed this video, man, drop a like, subscribe. Thank y'all for tapping in.